Michael Imperioli and his wife Victoria have opened a brand new speakeasy called Scarlet on the Upper West Side, and we're here today to check it out. Michael, congratulations on the opening. Now, do we call this a speakeasy? Is it a modern speakeasy? How do you describe it?
Well, it's speakeasy in terms of style. You know, it's not a hidden place, but it's kind of faithful to that period of design.
So you and your wife are co-owners, and she designed the space, right? Mm-hmm. Tell me about some of that process. I'm sure you were involved.
Well, I'm involved in terms of getting out of the way when they start building. She designed it, but also built it. I mean, she does a lot of the actual, hands-on work of it. It's a place that you can be casual and feel welcomed, but it also has an elegance to it. A lot of the people in the neighborhood are very excited by it.
In wanting it to feel like a neighborhood place, is that why you do not take reservations?
It's very new, so you have to let the flow of business kind of dictate the policy in a way. I mean, what we are strict about is the amount of people we'll have in at one time, because if you just have an open door, the service will have to be rushed. So sometimes there's a bit of a wait.
Because people are coming because they want to see you?
People heard about it.
Some guy who owns it that they might love.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is kind of in your blood too. Your great-grandfather had a speakeasy in the Bronx.
My great-grandfather had a literal speakeasy. And this is totally by chance, and I didn't know this till yesterday. We opened December 5th, 2023, which is the 90th anniversary of the repeal of Prohibition.
That was pure coincidence?
Pure coincidence, yeah.
Well, I feel like that's a good omen.
I think so, yeah.
And you and your wife are not big drinkers, which is sort of ironic that you own a place like this, but you have quite an extensive non-alcoholic
cocktails and really good non-alcoholic beer, non-alcoholic wines here. When those first started coming on the market, they were kind of like a punishment, but now they're pretty good. This is the Boulevardier, barrel-aged bourbon-based cocktail that's smoked. That's called the White Lotus, which is a tribute really to the first season of White Lotus, because it has, you see, a pineapple. It's a rum-based cocktail.
Oh, this is delicious.
And that's the Scarlet letter. The base of this drink is pomegranate-infused vodka.
So obviously you're busy, you just wrapped American Horror Stories, and you're making your Broadway debut, which is so hard to believe. I know you've done other theater, but are you excited?
Yeah, so this is a classic play from about 140 years ago, An Enemy of the People by Ibsen, and it's a new adaptation by Amy Herzog.
So that opens in March, so we can look forward to that. Anything else you're working on that we're excited about?
I have a movie coming out next year called Oh Canada with Richard Gere and Uma Thurman, directed by Paul Schrader.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. It's really beautiful in here,
Cheers.
and I'm excited to come back. Cheers.
Thanks for coming. Thank you. Cheers.